Now, Barnaby Joyce is under growing pressure to resign this morning. He'll face his party room for the first time since revelations about his relationship with a former staff member who's expecting his baby in a couple of months. There are reports today that any further revelations could force Joyce to step down as Deputy PM.
Labor will continue to question Mr Joyce in Parliament on whether Vicky Campion received any special treatment while she worked for the National Party MPs. And let's bring in crossbench Senators Darren Hinch and Pauline Hanson in Canberra. My goodness, good morning. There's a lot going on in your neck of the woods at the moment.
Nothing to do with me.
I'm glad you cleared that up, Pauline. What's talk?
I hope you two are in bed early down there. Now, Darren, can he survive?
By myself.
I guess that good. I guess the question now is, can he survive as the National Party leader, Darren?
I don't know. I think that Senator Canavan and I think Mr Drum have some questions to answer. Were any favours done? That's a legitimate question by the Labor Party. On Barnaby Joyce, I said in my column last week, he says it's a private matter. He made it public when he came out on the No campaign for same-sex marriage and invoked his own daughters, teenage daughters, and said, I want them to grow up into a happy male-female marriage situation, almost like what I've got. So he brought it on himself. I have no sympathy for him.
Pauline, there's still unanswered questions regarding Barnaby's relationship and whether any strings were pulled for Vicky Campion to work for other Nationals MPs.
Look, Koshi, I have no idea whether that be the case or not. I think this whole thing is a moral issue in the eyes of the Australian people. He went to a by-election. Everyone in Parliament knew about this affair. They knew about the baby. It was just hosed down. The media didn't put it out there. If it was me, it would have been out there, you know, and exposing the whole lot. He was protected in that by-election. The fact is that the public are angry that they found out about it after the by-election. It's a moral issue, and they don't believe that he's done the right thing by his wife, and I think it's a matter of trust. He is a Deputy PM. The people want to know honesty and they want to know truth, and they don't feel that they've got it.
But is it a moral issue here? Because I only cared about this once I heard that Vicky Campion had been moved to another office and that taxpayers had paid for a job to be created so this girl could get out of the office where she'd been having an affair.
I'm talking about the affair, Sam. I'm not talking about, you know, how was his wife and how was she treated with this. Like the people, he was not truthful in his relationship and it was all covered up, and I think the whole fact is that the people don't like that fact. It's a moral issue. And look, also, what he does in his private life is his business.
Sam, think of this. If Pauline Hanson had an affair with a male staff member 15 younger than her, and then moved her to some other office, another senator's office, at a decent salary, we'd be after her. We'll be asking questions. I think it is wrong. I mean, the question about his daughter supposedly running around New England in a gorilla suit saying, don't vote for my father in the by-election, the media has a lot to answer for here too. I mean, if Vice President Pence was in this situation, the American media would be all over it.
OK, Pauline, if you were Malcolm Fraser, do you call him Malcolm Turnbull? Let's go back. Malcolm Fraser would give him a few words too. If you were Malcolm Turnbull, do you pull him in? Do you give him a chat and say, mate, unacceptable, you've got to step down as Deputy PM?
That's actually, I think Barnaby has to be answerable to his own party colleagues, and I think let them deal with it. And apparently they're having a party meeting this morning. Should he go? I'm not going to make that call. I think it's up to the public to judge him. They might judge him at the next election. Let the party room decide. They're copping the flack. They should be getting the phone calls from their membership. It's not for me to make that call.
They sound like they're angry, the party room. What's going on? It's kind of fascinating and what's going on in Canberra, because we had Julie Bishop over the weekend when Labor goes on the attack over Barnaby. Julie Bishop cryptically says people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I've worked down there. I know what happens in the press gallery and with the politicians. Is there a lot of sort of stuff that no one is really wanting to go out on a limb and attack Barnaby because none of them have clear copybooks in their own marriages?
I don't know about everyone else. I'm too busy getting my own work done.
Hang on, but you knew about it.
You hear
Darren,
stuff.
you knew about it. So why aren't people coming in and saying, OK, let's be consistent. We're saying everyone knew about it and covered it up.
We couldn't,
let's talk about it.
We couldn't prove it. I mean, Sherry Marks in the Telegraph wrote that story about his Barnaby's personal turmoil or whatever it was before the election because she couldn't pin it down and say, yes, this happened. Nobody knew if it was Barnaby's daughter in the gorilla suit. So you've got to have proof, you know, and you're not going to go off just with gossip. What Julie Bishop was saying yesterday when she said about glass houses, 2 words there, Tony Burke.
What? What are you talking about?
That's all. That's all. Tony Burke, that's all.
All right.
Okay.
So you're naming Tony Burke as having an affair too?
No, Tony Burke was under questioning because he got involved with the staff and they travelled, I think, to Spain and Italy together before they announced their relationship, before they got together. That's very similar, it would seem, to Barnaby's situation. There's the glass house reference from Julie Bishop.
Oh, right, OK.
Yeah.
Pauline, do you know, is there more stuff going on? Do you know of more affairs between pollies and staffers?
You know what, Sam, I wouldn't even say anything if I did because it's none of my business. That's a person's private life. As long as they're doing their job as a politician, I'm not going... And I'm not interested. I've got enough on my plate doing my job.
But doesn't it go to their character? If we're going to...
I'm not making comments.
Money, and if it could be affecting the job. If, in fact, I mean, Barnaby Joyce, the fact that Chester was dumped, there's all sorts of stuff there in the National Party. That is the public's right to know. Otherwise, you'd say, oh, well, Monica Lewinsky wasn't our business.
I don't know, and I'm not making comments on stuff.
We are elected politicians, and you can't get up there. Look, there's a case in America where a guy called Gary Hart, he was running for president, and he was accused of having an affair. He said, follow me, I challenge you. And the Miami Herald did, and they found a girl called Donna Rice in a bikini on his lap on a boat called Monkey Business in Florida. He dropped out of the race. That is your business. The public has a right to know.
That is monkey business.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to stick with this argument that it goes to your character as a politician that we vote for if you have an affair...
No more covering up.
Everybody has to come out and declare who they're sleeping with in Canberra.
Totally right.
We might not have enough room in the news day.
They couldn't get them to do it over the dual citizenship. You think they're going to do it if they're having an affair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Senators, thank you. You have a good week.
Thank you.